And good afternoon. It is day one of the round of 64, coming to you live with a back to back. Joel doesn't like those back to backs, but here we are for another one. Uh, it's about 2 hours into March Madness, and we are a little late, but we got our brackets done. We're going to break down the remaining games of the day. And here is your host, the pro gambler, Joel Walkowski.
Hello, world. What's up, Tomas? What's up, Internet? It is your boy, the professional gambler, getting stoked for tournament time. I remember when I was a young buck, drinking beer, smoking hookah in class, attending USC, rooting for Nick Young and Taj Gibson in the Elite Eight. I didn't think I'd be back, but we are back. Go Blue, and it is tournament time. And Tomas, I know we're a little late. Don't tell them we're late. We know we're late. They don't know that. Nobody watches yet. We'll get them there. You don't want to make us look shitty right at the start, do you?
We just look casual. We're casual. We're chilling.
We're casual. We're NBA guys, really. We're NBA. We're NFL.
Honestly, yeah, honestly.
And that we can do in the work for sure. You like this stand right here?
I do. I like the entrance. I like the cut in.
Yeah, I'm animated. I'm stoked, and I think we'll get sued if I actually show this game in the back.
Wait, do you really think that?
We might get taken down. People aren't gonna love it.
Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah, no one's gonna have a great time with that. Let's retweet it so people come there and come and talk to us before we get going. How are you, Toe? You attended an NBA game yesterday. Were you thrilled?
I was a little whelmed. I was whelmed.
You were whelmed.
Yeah.
That was the last thing. That was the last thing I did before quarantine. Before quarantine started, I went to a Atlantic 10 tournament game at the Barclays Center with about.
Oh yeah, wasn't that like the week of?
Oh yeah, it was like the day of actually.
Oh shit, yeah, that like everybody was canceling their shit, and then I think only a couple conferences lasted till the last second, and then they were all like, "Yeah, we're done."
Yeah, it is wild, but what can you do? Okay, fill time for 10 seconds while I tweet this.
Julius Randle is the MVP of the NBA.
Shut the
Yo, they were chanting MVP at the game.
Yeah, but there was about 4 people there. There was you and whichever one of Davis and Mero doesn't have COVID at the moment.
Mero has COVID. Jesus was not there. I was saying shut the fuck up when they were chanting MVP. I'm like, have you heard of LeBron?
I mean, it might be Jokic's actually. Like there is.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
I mean, it is Embiid's MVP, and
no, it is James Harden's. It is James.
Yeah, but you know Harden's not. They're not the MVP. It's a popularity contest. James will never get one again, and it's probably. LeBron will get it as a popularity thing, but really, if we're seeing like the Nuggets kind of single-handedly rise up in these standings, I think it's between Jokic and LeBron.
I'm surprised. I've not heard Jokic in top 5. And actually, you're forgetting about another person that you're disrespecting.
Giannis?
Take a look.
Oh, Dame?
Yeah.
The record's just not there for me in terms of moments. It's probably there.
It's because his team sucks.
Yeah, but it's also like, I kind of think that Jokic and Embiid, like their foundations to like really sound NBA teams, like Damian Lillard, it's just like an improvement on the Iverson model, Like you incorporate Jokic, he makes every player on your offense better. You have Embiid, he makes your entire team better by like giving them an amazing rim protector and having something that's impossible to match up with. Dame's amazing, but I'll just take the other guys in terms of like contributions all over the basketball court. Is that fair?
No. I want contributions to wins. That's what I want.
Yeah, and Denver is 2.5 games out of the 3 seed.
That's fine. I hear that. I agree with that. But just watching the way Dame and James Harden make their teams win, like I can't argue with that.
I get it, but there's really no wrong answer. There's a lot of
there isn't. Yeah, anybody can win that shit, honestly.
Yeah, and I would go Jokic personally, but let's get into the NCAA. Let me look behind me, see if I'm getting sued, and
think
See
we're
if I'm
good for
winning
now.
my bet right here. So we've got 12 games. We're a little bit late. Early on, I'm betting on every single NCAA tournament game. That's part of the joys of being an unemployed 31-year-old college student.
Do you want to talk about your picks from this morning?
Yeah, for my picks this morning, I am on Virginia Tech.
Same.
They are down 2 points at the moment. They're all right. I am on Colgate plus 8.5 versus Arkansas.
Shit,
That
same.
one's
They're also down.
they're looking, but are they down 9? Are they
They're
down
down.
more?
No, they're down 8.
Yeah, so we're really Vegas, they're coming out, and I'm going against the public today. If I see that there's a deficiency in the amount of bets, I am going on that. And then in addition to that, I am also on Illinois. They're taking care of business, and I'm on Utah State. So both of those looking good. I think we'll go 2-2, maybe 3-1, and with a little bit of luck, 4-0. But let's talk about the rest of the afternoon. First game that comes to mind, we've got a 2 seed, Ohio State versus Oral Roberts. Ohio State,
3 p.m. 3 p.m. buddy.
3 p.m. Sorry. They are a 15-point favorite. Tomas, I hear you're a big fan of Oral, right?
I do like Oral.
This guy, you can't play chemistry like this.
That was actually a good one. I laughed.
We can't. Tomas.
Fuck.
You want to have a producer who hates you. If he laughs at something, he'll go, "That was actually funny."
That was funny as shit. That was a good one.
If I could have made the same Oral joke if they played Colgate, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. And this is Big Ten ball. Oral, they're pretty good from behind the arc. I'm gonna go with Oral to lose, but cover the 15 points here.
Agreed.
You agree with that?
I think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna lose by 15. I think they'll fight. Oral Roberts was like they were good all year.
Yeah,
people are like counting them out.
Yeah, and Oral, they've shown a propensity to score a lot of points. Paul Mills, like, in terms of like lead guards in college basketball, he's not too bad whatsoever. And like, there's some pretty good advanced stats for this Oral Roberts offense. And I mean, yeah, Ohio State's the better basketball team, but they're the better basketball team because they're the better athletes. They're D1 like Ohio State recruits. But hey, Oral Roberts, great basketball program. I think they're going to make it a close one there. It's kind of a bummer, right? Like all the guys who I'm most excited about, I want to watch Gonzaga, I want to watch USC, I want to watch Michigan. They're all tomorrow. But today, I mean,
there's some good ones today. I'm excited to see some of these.
And like then you have moving on like Hartford, Baylor. Like that's a pretty hard one to handicap. Baylor is a 25.
What the fuck? I didn't even notice that. The fuck?
Yeah.
Yo.
They want Baylor. They're expecting Baylor to kill these teams like they're the old Baylor basketball players.
I don't expect. Oh, you mean like what's the dude with the blind guy? Those teams like Quincy Miller.
No, Baylor, they had a big controversy. One of their basketball players murdered another basketball player in season like 10 years ago.
I thought you meant when they were good.
They were pretty good. It did not help the program, oddly enough. But right here, it's a 25.5-point game. Baylor 22-2 during the regular season, third ranked, and like they're the one seed that's kind of getting a lot of disrespect, right?
I'm still disrespecting Gonzaga over them. Me personally, but like yes, the media, yeah. Everyone's sleeping on Baylor.
And I hate to say it, Baylor's getting this shit. If any one seed deserves to be shat on, it's Michigan. Michigan with no livers. I mean, that's a huge blow for them. I know they're deep. I know they have like a very adaptable roster, but that's a big concern for me. And I don't know. I kind of think I'm gonna ride with Baylor here. I'm gonna ride. UMass Lowell, that's who Hartford beat. They beat UMass Lowell is like a D3 school. I just don't see this happening for Hartford. I think their center is 6'4", and that does not bode well.
Wait, really? On Harvard?
Yeah, I mean their leading rebounder is 6'4". So...
Oh, I see. I thought like their starting center is not 6'4". There's no way. I'm not believing that.
I mean, even still, and we also have Baylor coming off a loss, their only second loss of the season, and they're going to be pissed off about that Oklahoma State game. So, yeah, I think Baylor brings the hammer down here.
I agree. But by 30, 25, I don't know. I mean,
25.
maybe.
I mean, aren't we kind of seeing that in the Illinois game
Yeah,
right now?
I was about to say somebody's getting smoked right now. So
And if we think Illinois, if we see Illinois laying down the smackdown, I think we can go. Baylor has every incentive to really show up and make a statement here, especially coming off the loss, especially if Hartford's leading rebounder is 5'6" or whatever it is. Baylor
okay.
all day. And then, oh gosh, this one's really fun. We have probably two of the most colorful characters in this year's NCAA tournament. We have Georgia Tech. Shut up, Tilly. Tilly, be quiet. We have Georgia Tech versus Loyola Chicago. We have what's that? Sister Jean.
Sister Jean, yeah.
Yeah, straight off the heels of shit talking gay marriage, Sister Jean's watching the NCAA tournament, and let's. On the other hand, are you familiar with this coach of Georgia Tech? Man, is that guy likable?
What's his name?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you can't ask me about any college coaches these days. Georgia Tech coach.
He gave a great speech. I really liked it. And Georgia Tech.
Josh Pastner. Oh, yeah, that young dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he's young. He's energetic. He's
Yeah,
the opposite of Sister Jean, if you really want to think of it that way. And Georgia Tech, they have points in my book because they have one of my favorite rosters of all time on the football side. They had a squad that included both Calvin Johnson and Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns played defense, I think.
There. Yeah, they were teammates.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Whoa, you got a diesel going on outside there. What is that?
It's a cement truck. It's passing.
That's dope. And in this one, I mean, it is kind of scary to go against Loyola here. They are 7-1-1 in their last 9. They are 6-1 in their last 7 against teams with a winning record. There's a lot of things to go here, but I don't like that none. You can't be supporting the Catholic Church this week. My whole family's Catholic, and you know what? They're not very good at basketball, so I'm going to go the other way.
What do you mean this week?
I mean, they had all the gay marriage stuff, and I don't think the Catholic Church is in any position to talk about what sexual acts are a sin.
No comment.
No comment. Okay. So Tomas is, of course, going to defend the Catholic Church in this one.
I'm not defending anybody. I'm just saying no comment.
I mean, silence is a endorsement of said behavior. So Tomas, I'm pro-molestation.
I'm pro-choice. Whatever you want to do.
You're pro-choice of whatever you want to do, even if what you want to do is molest.
No, I'm talking about being gay, bro.
That's not a choice. That's not a choice to be gay.
Yes, it is.
I've tried not to be gay my entire life. I've been engaged with 2 different women. I'm still pretty gay. So
right,
yeah. You can't be so problematic on the show, Toe.
Yeah, these are the best jokes you've had. Write all these.
The more I write, the worse I am. People, my dream for this show is for us to catch on. People love it, and then you're the motherfucker who gets canceled.
That would be wild. If I got canceled, I'm nobody. So what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm basically the Bull Durham of comedy. I was in the minor leagues for so long. I'm one of the great minor leaguers of comedy. I get called up to the majors once a year, but I'm just gonna settle down with Susan Sarandon, which would be great if I wasn't gay. Okay, so we're going with Georgia Tech there, right?
Yeah, I got. Let me check. I think I picked Georgia Tech. I might have not. That's the 8-9, right? Yeah, it's a close matchup.
It is a close matchup, but if it's a close matchup, Georgia Tech's getting 5.5 points there. That's pretty good value. They're in a better conference, and just by virtue of them being in a better conference, I think they'll have better athletes on the roster. So there's plenty of reason to like the Yellow Jackets there.
What is this? What conference is it or region is it?
I mean, all the games
Midwest?
are in Indiana. It's all the
No, no,
Indiana region.
no. I know, but like on the bracket, what region is it? Oh, it's Midwest.
I mean, they're all the Midwest region. They're
I
all
picked.
being played in Indiana.
I picked Loyola. That's what I picked.
You picked Loyola?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems aligned with your politics.
That's
After the show, Tomas is going to go around to all the remaining video stores destroying copies of Spotlight.
I don't know what that is. I don't know
All
what
right,
that is. Moving on.
Okay. Oregon. Is it Oregon or Oregon?
Either, whatever. It's pro-choice, man. Pro-choice.
You got to stop saying that. Okay, Oregon State, they are lucky to be here. They somehow won the Pac-12 championship, and they're playing a pretty good team in the Tennessee Volunteers.
They beat who? USC, and then who they play in the championship?
They beat Colorado.
Shaking my head. All right.
Yeah, I mean, Jared Lucas, Maurice Kalou, they had amazing tournaments, and they're pretty amped up to play, but Tennessee, they never really go on the runs you expect from a program of this caliber. That being said, this is a bit of a big line, 8.5. As far as this goes, let's see where the money is being spent here. I gotta say,
See action.
yeah. So it's a pretty even split. 47% of the bets and 57% of the money are on Tennessee. I'll probably go Tennessee here, just barely. I think I like it.
Damn, I also picked Tennessee. Yeah. I think that's a safe bet.
And this one, like I'm going contradictory to all of the money here, especially in this next game. This is the one I am looking most forward to because I am presently scouting for the NBA draft with my Detroit Pistons, and we've got okay, so you can see the numbers there. You see they align with fair bit amount there. Will you bring up the Oklahoma State Liberty game?
Oklahoma State.
Yeah, because the splits on this one are pretty interesting. We see that Oklahoma State has 54% of the bets, but only 22% of the money. And that tells me Vegas is all in on Liberty University here. They see that Trae Young 2.0 is starring at Oklahoma State. They don't want anything to do with the Cade Cunningham hype. They think Liberty is going to cover, and that's a huge discrepancy. There's a 32% difference there. That's wild as hell.
That is wild. I have Oklahoma State going to the Final Four.
I have Oklahoma State going to the Final Four. Liberty University, they're a small southern school that's basically a front for a passer to embezzle money, yet somehow they're being treated like a basketball powerhouse. Something's fishy in this one. I'm going to stick with my convictions. I'm going Oklahoma State money line here. I'm going to take everything in my account. I'm going to throw it on that Okie State money line, and I'm going to be paid by Cade. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Now, let me.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, I mean, there's something shady there. I don't really like the 7 points, but hey, I only got like $60 in my account right now. The gambling account, not my bank account. I got 65 in there. But on this front, I think there's no way Cade Cunningham is going home in round one. All these prospects, they're gunning for that spot. And Jerry Falwell, or whoever the coach of Liberty is, he ain't sending Cade home. Now, let's move on. You got to take for Buffalo, Colorado State?
Colorado.
Why?
They are a better basketball team. In a better city.
What city's Colorado State in?
Denver or Boulder. My bad. It's in Boulder.
No, that's University of Colorado. You knucklehead.
Oh, is this not?
This is Colorado State. Colorado State.
It's the green one. That's the green.
This is Mountain West Conference. This is worst team in college football. And you know what? I don't know. Buffalo.
What is happening right now? Wait,
Frontline talent.
what just happened?
Over Colorado in this one. Is that
What,
fair?
Did you not hear that just now?
You're somehow going through my you're going through my computer headphones, not my
Yeah, the stream went crazy for a second. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Maybe I hit something wrong here on my end. Maybe I did.
Wait, who did you pick for this?
I'm on Colorado.
Colorado. I believe I also picked Colorado. Shit's all over the place.
Okay, we're good. We're back.
I don't know who I picked.
Well,
Is this a tournament game?
It better be.
I don't think it is. It's not.
Shut up. Move on. Quick. Get out of here. Get out of here real fast.
Right. Wisconsin, UNC.
UNC. Okay. This one, I know you have a pick for this bad boy.
Yeah, I picked UNC.
You picked UNC?
They can only be shitty all year. They got to step up now. Now's the time.
And these are the teams they love going on runs all the time.
Honestly, yeah, that's what I'm banking on. I don't think they're gonna play as bad as they did during the year.
And whoever wins this game, I will be taking them. They match up with Baylor, right?
Yeah.
So whoever wins this game, you take them and the points against Baylor in the round of 32. Easy money there. Easy to do it. If you guys have any questions, I see a few of you are watching. I appreciate that. Feel free to send them here.
Back to Buff State, they are in the tournament.
Who is?
I mean, Colorado State and Buffalo. They are in this tournament.
They are in the tournament, just
I
like I
don't
said.
see them though. I don't see them on the bracket.
Well, you probably did filled out your bracket wrong. You know, you were talking about University of Colorado Buffaloes. You're talking about boulders and small.
Bro,
rocks.
I don't see them on this.
I think it's a 7-10 matchup.
All right, let's just move forward.
Yeah, you don't want to point out that you're
No,
wrong.
I think it's NIT. There's no way that this is fucking the NCAA tournament. I don't see it.
But okay, introduce our next.
And no, it is NIT. It is NIT. Yep, it is. All right.
Okay.
Just so we're clear.
Look,
next
guys,
game.
There's 32 basketball games on today. We're trying to talk about all of them when really we just want to talk about Detroit Pistons versus Houston Rockets, right?
Sure.
No, we don't want to talk about that one. So what's our next tournament game? Can we make sure?
Cleveland State. This is a real game. This is happening.
Is Cleveland State a real university?
It is.
No, I beg to differ. They're like the Liberty of Ohio. In this one, I don't know.
Obviously, Houston.
Houston's a powerhouse, and it doesn't matter if it's basketball, football, whatever. All the Houston programs are just designed to pile up points. I'll be teasing Houston and the over in this one.
They have a legitimate NBA player.
They've always produced legitimate NBA players.
No.
Clyde Drexler, Hakeem Olajuwon. Well, I guess
Okay. I'm talking about in this last 5 years, decade.
It's so.
Quinn Grimes is Quinn Grimes.
Quinn Grimes. Oh,
yes.
He's the player who's married to Elon Musk, right?
Yes. Fucking no, I don't know who the fuck's married to Elon Musk.
You don't think Torrey Patton from Cleveland State has a NBA future? You don't think 15 points and 8 rebounds in the Horizon League bode well for his NBA future?
Hey, man.
Nah, the Cougars, they love blowing teams out. They won their last 5 of their last 7 by an average of 34 points. And this Houston program is absolutely crestfallen that they didn't grab a 1 seed. There's a statement game from Houston today. This might be my favorite pick on the board. I love the H-Town Cougars. Last 17 games. What do you think their record is against the spread?
What is it?
13-4.
No.
Last 7 neutral site games. What do you think their record against the spread is? 6-1. Beautiful. Houston all day. All over this one. Not
Yeah.
even Tomas, the crazy Cleveland State fan that he is, can talk me out of that one.
North Cole, man.
Okay, and this one I really like. North Texas
North Texas, Purdue.
versus Purdue.
You said you like North Texas?
No. I like this
Oh.
game because I like
Let's say
Purdue.
what? Oh.
Because North Texas, they dropped their last 3 regular seasons games. They won their conference tournament, but I mean, I'm gonna take like the 6th best team in the Big Ten, which Purdue is, against the best team in a low-level conference. I don't think it's that complicated because let's look at the non-conference resume for North Texas. They played Arkansas, lost 69-54. They played West Virginia, lost 62-50. They played Loyola Chicago, lost 57-49. That's every time they played a team of Purdue's caliber, they've lost by a margin that would have covered this spread. So I like Purdue to go along with it.
Yeah, they're blowing them the fuck out. I don't know why we're even talking about this.
Should we parlay Purdue and Houston? Tie them together?
In for the spread?
Yeah.
You got that.
Yeah, we're pushing it. We are pushing it. Okay, so yeah, I think that one's easy. I love Purdue there.
This next one though.
David Wade is talking to me even though he knows I am on the air right now. What's our next game, Toe?
Oof. Ron, is it Harper Jr. is over here, right? Yeah, Ron Harper Jr. Rutgers.
Oh, Ron Harper Jr. Man, Ron Harper Sr., that guy had a lot of bad knee injuries. He was a great stats, bad team guy way before Trae Young. I keep talking about Trae Young. Oh, my mom's calling. Hey, Mom, I'm doing a stream. What's up? Okay, I love you very much, Mom. I'm just talking about March Madness.
All right. Michigan. Bye, honey.
Bye, Mom. Sorry, you got to take a call from your mom, right?
She's talking about Michigan State?
No, she's talking about she went to Michigan. I go to Michigan. We're an amazing and blue family. Well, we're the amazing ones, and everyone else is depressed, so we're really amazing and blue. What's wrong with my headphones, Toe?
What do you mean?
They're not coming through here. We'll get it next time. But, should we just blindly back every Big Ten team here today? I kind of like Rutgers here.
I believe I picked Rutgers. I think I did.
And this is a very ugly matchup. We got red versus orange. It's going to look like a bad laundry day. There's going to be plenty of bleeding come along here.
I'm sure somebody's wearing white.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be a bad one. But Clemson, they've got a pretty good defense. And, I know Ron Harper Jr., he is kind of continuing this trend where the mid-level Suns, they're the best prospects. Ron Harper Jr., Kenyon Martin Jr., Bronny James, go get hit by a car. And
what a hater.
Oh, I hate people who are born into privilege and wealth. I like those blue collar cats like Ron Harper and Kenyon Martin's son.
You see that dunk the other night he had on John Collins?
That dunk was insane. I will say here, Rutgers, they've been pretty bad in neutral sites. They've been pretty bad on Fridays, and Clemson, on the other hand, 6-1 in their last 7 on neutral sites, 4-1 in their last 5 NCAA tournament games, and 4-1 against their spread, trying to bounce back from a loss. So the trends here go Clemson. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to say enough with Ron Harper Jr. Let's go Tigers.
Do you think the day of the week matters? I heard that in there.
I mean, it doesn't matter at all, but I think it's fun that they're like, yeah, the third Tuesday of the month, if they have veal parmesan for lunch, they don't cover 40% of the time. I love how crazy these gambling stats are.
Yeah.
These sites keep tabs of everything except their own children. Oh, show everyone your cute water bottle. I love your water bottle.
Moving
Show
on.
it to them. Show them
Moving
your
on.
little label. Show your cute ass water bottle. That's an order.
Cuse versus San Diego State.
No. Show them the water bottle. Show everyone that it says keep going. All right, Syracuse versus San Diego State. I'm in a pool called the Gauntlet, and a guy who I'm no longer friends with got San Diego State in it. So
Who are you
for
no
that
longer friends
reason-
with?
What?
Who are you no longer friends with?
Jake Head.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I've heard this. I've heard this before. Actually.
Yeah, you know the story.
Yeah,
We don't need to get into it, but that guy does not like me, so I'm gonna be going on
fuck.
Syracuse here
I also picked Syracuse.
because of Jake.
No, because go orange.
No, this is two actually really good basketball programs. They both have a great propensity for producing really good forwards, and I will always be a Steve Fisher fan. And in this one, I don't think there's really like a big matchup advantage. I think Vegas is with me because, maybe there's a little bit more of the money on San Diego State as opposed to Syracuse, but it ain't bad. Gun to my head, I'll go Syracuse in this one.
Buddy Boeheim. Yep.
But it's a tough one. Boeheim, he shows up in the tournament every once in a while. But a good Syracuse family, they took care of Gabby when she had her car crash. So as opposed to San Diego State, we see these Syracuse people, they're valued parts of our community, unlike these treacherous people supporting the Devils. So what else we got? Morehead State versus West Virginia.
13.
How could we not get Morehead versus Oral? Come on. You couldn't do that in the bracket? You couldn't set that up for us? Get real. Yeah, I like West Virginia here. Do they still have Kevin Pittsnoggle?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Oh, Kevin Pittsnoggle, he was a sick dude. He was like the most West Virginia guy ever. I think he made history. He was the first player to ever
40.
I'm joking. I'm fucking around. I know he's not
Was
an
he
active
drafted?
player. I watched him as
Oh
a child.
shit. He played in
He's
D
got
League.
sick tattoos. He had like a barbed wire tattoo.
He was the Birdman that never was.
I mean, that was almost Birdman.
He played in the Albuquerque Thunderbirds of the D League.
See?
That's wild.
That's my favorite Thunderbird that I don't drink as a high schooler. So pretty good there. Yeah, so we're riding with West Virginia there, and we can see that Vegas has a pretty big split in favor of West Virginia.
I mean, it's closer than a lot of these games. 13. It's not that bad.
What was the final score at Colgate, Arkansas?
Do I want to know?
I want to know.
Do I want to know, though? Fuck. Damn, 85-68. Jesus.
Damn it.
Wasn't that in overtime?
No, that was
Oh, no. That was Virginia. That was Virginia. Okay. I'm going to say
what the hell? Okay.
Yo, that shit was close. What the fuck happened? Oh, God.
What happened is that I bet on it. I'm losing every game of these tournaments. What can you do? We've got one more game to get through here.
It's the big one.
In this
is
one,
actually, I think this will be a good game.
You think Villanova versus Winthrop?
Yeah.
Who's the pick here, Toe?
Nova, of course.
By
Go
7,
Wildcats.
though?
Yeah, I think I could see it being within 7 points. They're missing their guard, Colin Gillespie.
Okay, so maybe we want to. I do see that a lot of the money is on Winthrop. 41% of the bets, but 58% of the money.
Let me pull that up.
I mean, there is reason to think if you follow the money that Winthrop might be the play here. 7 points is a pretty big spread for college basketball, especially if you're missing a lead guard. It's a way to really manufacture points in a meaningful way.
Damn, Virginia Tech lost 2. Fuck. That's 2 down.
Yeah, is your bracket busted?
I wouldn't say it's busted, but
Your bracket's done.
it's lost 2 teams. I got Illinois.
Wow. Congratulations, Toe. You did it.
Fuck.
He loses bets he should lose. Then he gets mad. That's what I like about Tomas.
As long as Ohio's Virginia Tech, they should have that.
They should have. They were in full control of that game. It was kind of a
Colgate was also up like 15 at a point.
Yeah, I mean that'll happen though.
Yeah, whatever. It's a game of runs.
But college basketball, it is kind of like set up where these teams can come back and make the most of an impact.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's easy to overcome a lead here. So I think you say Winthrop. I am with you there.
Whoa, no, I didn't say Winthrop.
You said Winthrop. You said Villanova's out their guard. You said you like Winthrop.
No, I said Nova. I said go Wildcats.
But 7 points. You don't think Winthrop's going to cover the?
I think they'll cover. I think they'll cover, but I don't think they're gonna.
Toe.
Yes, I'm talking about the money line. I am money line toe.
if we're talking about these games and we see the spread on the screen, we're talking about the spread on the screen.
That is strictly for you.
Money line toe. Well, then say that. You said your money line toe at the end of episode 4.
Bro, I'm looking at my bracket. I picked Villanova. That's what I know. My brain is like Nova. No, it's not Winthrop. No.
Yeah, he just considers Kyle Lowry something of a hero.
Kyle Lowry, he is a Philly hero.
What do you care about Philadelphia? You're from Minnesota and New York and 4 other cities, apparently. Now you're a Nova guy?
I spent 4 years of my life in Philly. It was a great time.
I thought you were from Poland.
You're right. I'm also from there.
This guy's in Hungary every week. I don't know where this guy's from, but I know we had a great time today. Did you have fun, Toe?
I did. We can't not talk about Julius Randle's triple double.
Okay, he had a triple double.
18 assists. 18 assists.
8. That's amazing.
I need more. I need more than that.
Yeah. You're not setting the NBA record for assists in a game, Julius Randle. You're no good to me. But hey, we are starting this. I see that a few of you actually watched, so we're putting this out on YouTube, on Restream, on Spotify, on Google Play, and we'll soon be doing it live on Instagram and Google Twitch. Any subscribe, any ratings, they do us so much good. We all know I got laid off from the old treacherous props network, who they're still friends, so we're all good. But hey, why don't you support that company if they just do it correctly? So smash subscribe everywhere. If you want to Venmo Toe some money, you can tell he's probably going to lose some on his tournament pools.
I could use the help.
That.
I only got one pool though. It's the one you sent me.
All right. Well, that's it for today. We'll be back. What time tomorrow, Toe?
Midday, 12 o'clock.
Can we say 11?
Or 11 o'clock. You do 11.
Okay, we'll be back 11 tomorrow. We're gonna go through all 16 games going on.
All 30
tomorrow.
games.
All 16 games, and then a couple NIT ones that sneak their way in there.
Yeah, absolutely not.
There's no way of stopping that. All right.
Is there no interesting NBA today?
I mean, yeah, Pistons Rockets, the Tank Fest. You want
Mavs Blazers? That's a good one too.
I only care about Rockets Pistons is the most impactful NBA game of today's slate because they're both playing for the most ping pong balls.
Houston's favored to win. It's the first time I've seen them favored in a minute.
Yeah, I think Houston's lost 17 in a row, and they're favored against the Pistons. That's going to be the worst. You could watch any NIT game. You can watch any women's high school disabled bracket NIT game, and Rockets Pistons will still be the worst played game on the NBA in the basketball world today.
Today is not the day to say women's basketball.
No,
They don't want to hear
mean,
that.
Shouts to Sedona Prince for airing the. It's pretty crazy how limited of a weight room that they have. She put the NCAA on blast. They were right to come for her, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. I just mean that Pistons Rockets is as bad as basketball can get. Is that fair?
Fair enough. I like it. I like the cleanup.
All right. Shouts to our beloved women's athletes. San Diego State can go to hell. I'm the professional gambler. That's my nemesis. And we'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Probably later because this guy's going to be late. See you then.
Peace.